Zadaban. Anomaly detected. Scans show a crude base established on the planet's surface. Communications match known blood pact mercenary protocols. Numerous life signs matching Vorcha genealogy detected. Genealogy? I thought genealogy meant your parents, not your genes. Although those two are related, but I'm pretty sure that it means it. I'm actually now I'm 100% certain it means your parents, not your genes. Genes does come from gens, which is a Latin word that means your people, your family, rather. It's not your close family, but it's your extended family, which is why genealogy means your family and extended family. Yeah, Vorcha genealogy, hilarious. The base's material resources match our data on weapons manufacturing components. Let's scan first.
Launching probe.
Forgot to land. Let's land. And this time we're gonna take Miranda and Jacob, because now we know they're loyal. So might as well look at their stats. I have 2 squad points. That's nice. Let's go with the cryo armor. Yes. Jacob has 8. And he has barrier. Creates a mass effect shield that lasts... Is that my barrier? Because I get barrier because of his skill. Yeah, let's give him as many of those as I can. And Miranda has slam. A biotic body slam that inflicts massive damage. Sure. That's pretty decent. There's crickets, I think. These worlds are always so pretty.
I am detecting a large power source inside the base. It is probable that destroying it would disrupt the entire facility.
Is it probable? Oh, she means the entire facility, not just the facility. Kalusk. This is from Salamul. You'll get your resources when they're good and ready. You want to come mine these rocks yourself. Everything will be ready for the attack. If you had gotten me the additional Vorcha I asked for, it would have been done by now. Yeah, this is so pretty. Oh, that's where we're going. I love these areas. It's worth a hassle just to visit them. I think we're fighting something. Yes. We have another data pad from Salamul. Kalusk, I'm sending back 2 of the Vorcha you sent me so that you can see what I'm dealing with out here, exclamation mark. I suggest you not arm these morons, ellipses. These piss-poor shots are more likely to blast the broadside of one of your generators than hit their intended targets. Maybe once you understand what I am dealing with, you won't be so quick to mock me when I ask for some goddamned assistance. Salamul. Salamul is dead, by the way, if you're trying to think who that is. I killed him. Who's shouting at me?
Incoming.
Not really incoming, they're just staying out there. Hi. That was right between the eyes.
Fire.
Wow. I got it. Hello. Oh, hi. I'm really injured. Perhaps I shouldn't be this injured. But I am. It's just how I am, you see. Can't do nothing about it.
This should take the heat off.
That was a little bit of a waste. It still sounds like we're in combat. However, we have a data pad here from Salamul. Some of my Vorcha have gone missing. I need more if you expect us to get this work done on schedule. I don't care how you get them. Ask Garm for his extras. He has to have some cast-offs that are good enough for mining duty. So, he was complaining that his Vorcha suck. And then he's complaining that he doesn't have enough. Just give me whatever. Cast-offs. Right.
Coming! Nothing's gonna hurt me now!
You're dead. Dropping the ammo. Oh, hi.
Enemy down.
Oh, crap. I died a little. Let's use our trusted weapon here.
Eyes ahead!
It's dangerous, but at least I have more control over my health. At least I can pay closer attention to my health, is what I mean to say.
That should take the heat off! Time to get hot!
It's getting pretty hot, not gonna lie. That didn't go according to my plan. The first time. There's leaks.
That should take the heat off!
Oh look, it's Galushk. I don't like that. When they charge, they are very dangerous.
Heavy weapons, watch yourself!
Oh, I didn't realize that. I'm not gonna die. You are gonna die. Alright.
Let's take a closer look.
At what? Oh, the refined palladium? Sure. Oh, you mean to destroy these things? I think so. This is unsafe. Evacuate.
We need to leave.
Yes. Yes, we do. And we're not leaving like normal. Oh, that's how it is.
I'll take it.
I'll take it as well. Did I get an email? I did not. We just finished that. Also unlocked a bunch of research. Those are important as well. And finished this area. Let's explore the rest. Buy some fuel and some probes. And off we go. Where are we going? Over there. It's the only way. Urla Rasht is the name of this system. 3 planets. This one is called Bovishtor, named, quote, to the Shining Sea, unquote, in an old Volus language. That's what it is. And then we have Talisphia, a planet capable of supporting life, if that life happens to breathe ammonia. Discovered by Asadi explorers, the planet was used as a bargaining chip by the Citadel Council, who quickly drafted a colonization agreement with its wealthy client race, the Volos. The Council would fund the Volos colonization effort in return for massive trade benefits. With an uncharacteristic enthusiasm, an enormous Volos influx ensued, and the Council reaped the economic benefits for a dozen years before the colonization bubble burst. Today, the economic good times on Talisphia are long gone. Oh, wait. They were economic good times when the Council was taking advantage of them. For Talisphia, that's not how it works. If you have a planet outside, or whoever, if you have a force outside of you taking advantage of your economic trade as like a bargaining chip, then you're gonna be shafted for as long as that trade is going. That's the way bargaining works. It's a disadvantage, although not necessarily a bad time, but it's just like it could be just for political reasons, admittedly. Although I'm not 100% sure how the council... Who would it... It's weird. It's weird. Because the council doesn't really have adversaries within its space.
Probe away.
I think. It's just really awkward. It's a weird thing.
Probe away.
It's just, it has a little bit of a smell of the idea that companies like Nike or Nestle or whatever going to poorer countries in Africa or Asia or South America is somehow to their benefit, and if they weren't there, they would be worse off. It smells of that, is all I'm saying. The economic good times of Nike exploiting your workforce. It has a little bit of that faint, of that taint. Oh, it's a faint smell of that is what I'm saying. But it doesn't. It's not actually what it's written. It's just sort of like it seems similar. Goodbye, economic good times. I'm sure you are very rich now that I exploited all of your resources. Doz Atab over here, an ice giant. Doz Atab, open parentheses, quote, Skywarden, unquote, close parentheses, has a bluish tinge from its hydrogen methane atmosphere. Methane? I'm sorry, but yes. And that's 100%. All right. Another cluster done, I think. I think it's cluster. It's definitely done, but I don't remember exactly. The Shrike Abyssal. I don't understand what the Shrike Abyssal means, because... Is Abyssal a noun? Because Shrike sounds like a noun, and Abyssal sounds like an adverb, an adjective. So we're good. Next up. Plot. Relay jump. We should go to the Citadel. Where is the Citadel? Citadel, right there. Serpent Nebula. Help Thane. Help Garrus. Yeah, we have a lot of things to do. Let's do it. This cutscene is really cool. We can take Grunt and Thane. Well, I'm actually gonna definitely take Thane, but who else was in here? Was Garrus. Right, that's better. And they're gonna be loyal pretty soon. Yeah. We have a lot of new quests in here.
I've found references to a forger named Fade in CSEC crime reports, Shepard. Perhaps that is a good place to start looking. Also, according to CSEC, a Drell recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
I will be there in a little bit. It's been a little while since we've been here. They're not saying anything. These guys.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you board the shuttle with that.
But this is a ceremonial item of my people.
Sir, it's a 15-centimeter serrated blade.
You humans are all racist.
Can I help you, ma'am?
It's worth pointing out. I mentioned this before, but it doesn't matter that your law doesn't mention race. If it disproportionately affects members of a certain race, then it is a racist law. Because you're not taking into account the fucking reality of lived experience of people. And I don't know if that I don't know his race actually. I don't know if that guy was in the right in saying that it's just always the thing of my people. But yeah, if you forbid something that affects more of them and impedes their religious I don't know what's the word, like practices and stuff, then yeah, you're affecting more of one race than another, or more of one religion than the other, because I suppose anybody can be of any religion. It's ceremonial. It says ceremonial, and I don't know if that's religion. Also, the definition of religion is very human-centric in the first place, and actually Western-centric in the first place, not just humans in general, but European centric. The distinction between religion and normal life is very typical of post-medieval Christianity, sort of. And it's not just that, but still. I've been here before, though.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
No, that guy just buggered off.
Fears of an uncontrolled plague in the streets of Omega have been laid to rest, as the disease is now under control. An independent inquiry has dismissed claims by one Corporal Toombs about a shadowy organization known as Cerberus. A disturbed Toombs says Cerberus held him prisoner for years, but investigators found insufficient evidence to validate his story.
Yes?
So there's the two options here, both about Thane's son and Fade, which would be for Garrus, I think. Let's go with Thane first.
My associate's trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors.
That's pretty extreme, Commander.
Laugh it up, Garrus.
Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducks dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepard VI when you talk to him. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked Zakera for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
Because their parents don't care. I imagine it's like rich kids and poor kids all turning to crime because their parents don't care. That's the reason. It's some parents just don't care. Completely unrelated to anything else whatsoever.
We better hurry then.
That's how crime works usually.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
I also didn't tell him what you do for a living. Do you normally discuss assassinations with the police?
I take your point. Thank you, Shepard.
That wasn't a point, that was a question. I was generally curious. I wasn't actually. My character was being a jerk. But I chose the jerk option, so jerk we did. Where's Mouse? I'm seeing it on the upper center of the...
Yeah, I can get that. No problem. Well, okay, that might be more difficult. No, that's fine. I got some Quarians who can strip the copy protection. Just costs more. Yeah, I got the package. It'll be there. Don't worry. I'll deliver it myself. That won't happen. You can count on me. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, You won't be disappointed. Well, I just need a bit more time. It's not my fault. Nobody told me the package was in 2 parts. Yeah, I know. I'll get it, don't worry. End of day, no later. You can count on it. I understand. That won't be necessary. I'll throw in a copy of the Shepard VI. Hey, the Volus worked real hard on that.
That's not how phone conversations work. You usually wait for the other person to talk, but still.
Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You Mouse?
What do you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything. Yet they are never seen. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for?
We don't have time for this.
God, Thane, help me.
Help me, Mouse. My son is out there, in the dark.
That's why I carried for him. I thought you'd want me to. Please.
Explain.
He came in, said he was looking for work. He had a holo of me, the one you took, Krios. I put the word out. Use your old contacts. Elias wanted to hire him. Elias Kellum.
One other thing. That Shepard VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard... Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
You made money using my likeness. I think I deserve some of the profits. Don't you?
Oh, sure. How about I just transfer some money to you? I mean, why bother with all the lawyers and taxes and junk, huh?
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward, Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
You just saved yourself a world of pain, kid.
Yeah, right. When Kellum finds out what I've done, I won't live long. And I can't do anything about it but hide. Krios, you got any kindness for me? Put a bullet in Kellum before you go.
Couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees. Bare feet black. A dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then. But I left him, as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a holo of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the holo. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other holos. Where's your son, Krios, he asks.
You abandoned your son. We're here to deal with it. This isn't the time to brood.
You're right. At times, I envy the imperfect memory of humans.
Let's head back to Bailey.
Oh, my memory is perfect. You just it just doesn't do the flashing thing that makes it impossible for me to follow what you're saying. So it's better, actually. Hey, Bailey.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the C-Sec charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
You want to accept bribes? Fine. I don't care how you run your precinct. I want to know if you're going to help me.
Yeah, I'll help. Absolutely. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.